Good morning, dear children.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Back to geography class. Okay. Then I'll be asking some questions. First question, define industry. What's an industry? And Leah, define industry.
Ma'am, an industry refers to an activity that is concerned with production of goods,
An industry
extraction of
refers to an economic activity
that is concerned with
concerned with
production of goods,
production of goods.
extraction of minerals,
Yes.
and provision of services.
And provision of services. Very good. Then, Adnan, can you explain the classification of industries based on raw material? Classification of industries based on raw material. Adnan. You are not audible. Shivanya.
Ma'am, only the names, or should I explain it?
Yes, yes. Then tell me what is the main raw material in each industry. That also you can say.
Ma'am, agro-based industry use plant and animal products as raw
Yes.
materials.
Yes.
Mineral-based industry, they
Yes.
use mineral ores,
Yes.
and these raw materials are used to produce a number of other products. Marine-based industry use sea and ocean products as raw materials.
Yes.
Forest-based industry, they use forest products produce as raw materials.
Raw material. Okay. Then, the Prarthana next classification based on size.
Ma'am, small scale industries and large scale industries.
Yes.
Ma'am, small scale industries, labors are less and the volume of production is also very less,
Yes.
and the amount invested is also very less. And examples are pottery, basket weaving, clothes. Then large scale industries, amount invested is huge. More labors are there for large scale industries and the volume of productions is large. Examples are shipbuild industries,
Aircraft industry, shipbuilding
aircraft.
industry. These are examples of steel and iron
Ma'am, your
industry.
sound is very low, ma'am. You're not clear.
Okay. Let me 1 second. Okay, next classification based on. Now it's
Ownership.
clear.
Ma'am,
Yes,
first
ma'am.
it was clear, then now it became low again.
Next classification is based on ownership. Michelle, explain the classification based on ownership.
And on the basis of ownership, the industry is divided into two: private sector industries and
Not only
public.
two.
And
Based on ownership, we have four types of. We have four types.
Yes,
Then,
ma'am.
what are they?
And private sector industries and public sector industries.
Yes. Private sector means
Private sector industries, it is owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals.
yes.
Example is Tata. In public sector industries, it is owned by and operated by government.
Yes.
And examples are Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Steel Authority of India Limited.
Okay. Then, Mithun, what are next classification? Two classifications. Two types. Class based on ownership. Other two types. Mithun, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me quickly.
Ma'am, joined sector owned and operated
Hmm.
to individual Udyog Limited.
Yes. Then, one more. Shankari, turn on your video. Shankari, Anu, turn on your video. Gopi Krishna, what is the last point? Mithun explained joint sector. Then one more is it?
Ma'am,
Mithun, you are not clear. You are not audible to me. Then who will explain this? Who will? Last one.
cooperative.
Cooperative sector. Okay, cooperative
Cooperative
sector. Yes,
sector.
cooperative sector. Okay. Owned and operated by
Ma'am, producers.
Producers and suppliers.
Materials.
producers and suppliers of raw materials. Okay, very good. Okay. Then we have till this we have discussed before our holidays.
Next.
Onam
Ma'am,
holidays.
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you say the full form of Amul?
Full form of Amul is written in the textbook. Anand Milk Union Limited.
Okay, ma'am.
It's Anand Milk Union Limited is a full form of Amul. Anand Amul. Anand Milk Union Limited. It's okay. Then next topic we are going to focus on is factors affecting location of industries. Factors affecting location of industries. Factors affecting location of industries. Yes. Okay. Just imagine I'm going to start an industry. Okay. If I'm going to start an industry, then what all things I would take into consideration? What all things I require, I need for setting up an industry? Clear?
Location.
Just imagine you are going to start an industry. Okay. You start a business, so you are going to start an industry. Then what all things
We need large land.
take into consideration? Just give me your
And
point one by
location.
one. I'll write your points on the board. Just imagine this is an industry. I'm not good in drawing. I'll just draw an industry. Okay.
Plenty of land.
An industry.
Water.
Just set up an industry over here, right?
We need large land.
This is the plan of your industry, right?
Yes.
The planning of your industry. Okay, you're going to start an industry over here. Then, what all things you require for setting up an industry?
Plenty of land.
Water.
Land.
Land.
Location.
Plenty of land.
Water.
Location.
Means what? Location means
Ma'am,
what?
land.
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 Okay, we need land. Okay. First, we need a suitable land for the construction of an industry, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then,
Electricity.
we need electricity. Okay.
Ma'am, availability of raw materials.
Yes, it's the first important thing, availability of raw material or possibility of getting raw material.
Ma'am,
Water.
ma'am, before that,
Ma'am,
government
transport.
sanctions and all.
Yeah, before government sanction is important, right? Okay, very good. Then,
Ma'am, water. Availability of water.
Transport.
availability of water, raw
Ma'am,
material,
transport.
availability of water, land is the first prime requirement, right?
Ma'am, transport.
Transport.
Ma'am, transport.
Road transport, right? Okay, good. Road transport.
Capital.
Road transportation or water transportation is also, right?
Yes.
Water is essential for the setting up of an industry or the running of an industry. Water is essential. At the same time, this waterway is important for transportation of goods through ships, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So water requirement, water is important,
Ma'am,
right?
Labor.
Labor.
Ma'am, capital.
Availability of labor. You must know the availability of labor, right?
Labor.
Okay. Then
Ma'am, capital.
Amount of capital.
capital or money. It's the first thing we require, right? Then
Ma'am,
labor,
market.
land. Yes.
Market.
Yes.
We need a market to sell our product, right? If we are not able to find a good market or proper market, our production will be in waste. So we need proper market to sell. We need a market to sell our finished goods or finished products, right? Then what else? Raw material is a basic thing in an industry, right? Water. Most of the industries are located near water bodies because of the availability of water or easy to transport goods. Then road transportation is important to bring raw material to the factories and from factories to transport goods to goods to market. Then labor, right? Availability of labor is very important in this place. Then land, suitable land for the construction of industry is important. Electricity, power is important. A capital investment, huge amount of money is required for setting up an industry. Market. Then one more thing is there, communication. Communication, internet connection, all these are important. If it is an IT industry, communication, internet connection is important, right? So these are the factors affecting location of industries. All industries are situated where all these factors are available. Clear? We require all these factors for setting up an industry. So industries are situated where all these factors are easily available. Clear? Alina, can you explain what are the factors affecting location of industries?
Land,
Land.
electricity,
Yes, electricity.
capital,
Capital. Capital means?
mo-
What is capital here?
money,
Money. Yes. Then
market,
market.
communication,
Communication.
raw material,
Raw material.
water,
Water.
road, transport,
Raw transportation. Road transportation is essential. Right.
then labors.
Labor. Workers. Right. These are the important factors affecting location of industries. So industries are located where all these factors are easily available. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next important thing is when we discuss a lesson agriculture, we have discussed farm system. Do you remember farm
Yes,
system?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Same like that, we have here in this lesson we have industrial system. Industrial system. Industrial system. Industrial system consists of three things. What are they? Farm system consists of three things. What are they?
Inputs,
Input, output,
process, and output.
process,
Outputs
Process.
and process. Okay, very good. Here we have same three things: input, process or operation, and output. What is inputs in industrial system?
Ma'am,
Tell me,
inputs, raw
what are
materials, raw materials.
Raw materials, very good. Raw materials are the important input. Raw
labor,
Ma'am, labor.
labor,
Cost of land.
labor,
Cost of
Ma'am,
land.
capital.
capital,
Transport.
transport,
land,
Other.
transport, transport,
transport, all those are the inputs of industrial system. You have an idea, right? Very good. Then, what is output?
Ma'am,
Industrial system, what is
finished
output?
products.
Finished
Finished
products.
product, right? Finished products. Then, one more output will be there in industry. What is the finished product? Okay, then. When we sell this finished products, what does
and capital.
Ma'am, capital.
profit, money, right? We can say profit. Then what is the process?
Ma'am,
Machines.
spinning.
Spinning is a
Ma'am,
process. What does that means? In
making
simple
the
word, we can say convert raw material through different processes. Convert raw material to a finished product, right? It's happening in industry, right? This is happening in industry. Convert raw material to finished product through different processes. Many processes are there with the help of machines, right? It is called processes in industrial system. Convert raw material to finished product through different processes. Finished product through different process. That depends on raw material and that finished product. Different processes will happen or will be there in industry that convert through with the help of machines, convert raw materials to finished product. This processes has come under the heading, or this manufacturing or production come under the heading processes. Many activities are there related with which convert raw material to finished product, right? Many activities are related with this conversion to convert raw material to finished product. That activities come under process or operation. That depends on the raw material and finished. That depends on the raw material. That activities related with converting a raw material to finished product come under process. Clear?
Yes,
Industrial system is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Industrial system consists of input, process
process,
and
output,
input means
raw
raw
material,
materials,
material,
labor, capital, land,
land,
transport. All these are the inputs of industrial system. Process, different
convert
raw
activities.
materials to
finished products.
Yeah, different activities that help to convert raw material to a finished product. That activities come under process or operation, right? Output as finished products and profit. Money as the output of industrial system. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next important topic is how does industrialization, what is the meaning of industrialization? Industrialization means development of industries in a country or in a region. Development of industries or setting up of more industries in a region, right? That is industrialization. Then how does industrialization leads to development of cities and towns? You think and tell me the answer for this question, okay? Clear? Development of cities and towns. Cities and towns.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, when there are more industries,
Wait. I'll give you what is the meaning of this thing. Question. Industrialization, you got the meaning of industrialization?
Can you say one more time?
How does industrialization lead to development of cities and towns? This is the question, right? Industrialization means development of industries in a country or in a region or in an area. Development of industries, right? Or in a country on a wide scale, development of industries or in a region or in a place. Clear? Just imagine a new industry set up in your village. In your village, you are living in a village. A new industry came and exist in your village. Okay. What all changes will happen
Ma'am, the
in your
labor,
village after setting up an industry?
ma'am,
It's a
laborers
question.
will come.
Yes. I will write your answer here. Okay. All of you must give answer. You can share your ideas. Okay. This question is not just one sentence is there in the question. There is no answer in your textbook. One question: industrialization leads to development of or growth of towns and cities. One sentence is there, right? You can see only one sentence in your textbook. Factors affecting location of industries. Last that paragraph, second last sentence. Industrialization leads to development and growth of towns and cities. How? How does? Just imagine you're going to an industry came and exist in your place. Okay. Yes. Then how it will bring change in your area?
Laborers will come. Those who have no jobs and all will come.
Yes.
Labor
That
will
means
labor.
create job opportunity, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Right. I'll write your points over here. Create job opportunities. Okay.
Ma'am.
It creates job opportunities. Definitely it will create job opportunities. So high demand for factory labor, right? It create high demand for factory labor. Yes. Then,
Ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, as more factories are developed, people will start settling
Yeah.
in the
Then
particular place.
many people from different part of the country will come and work in this industry. They will come and work in this industry, right? Yes.
Ma'am, they will
So,
check
yeah,
the.
then gradually they will settle their life in this area, right? The laborers. Okay, then it's okay, very good. Then it's a village. Just then, it's a village. A new factory or new industry came and set up in this village, right?
Ma'am, the availability of water will decrease.
What?
I'm in village.
My question is, what all changes the industry will bring to your village?
Ma'am,
Yes.
in a steel industry, they make steel so that we can build buildings.
Air pollution, it's okay. That means my question is how it's lead to the development of cities and towns. And definitely there will be some changes in the village,
Ma'am.
right?
Ma'am, the steel.
How the village gradually will become a town or city, right? How is it? How it will
Ma'am, from the town we get useful things for our
you said
life.
it create job opportunity, high demand for job, right? This create more employment opportunities or job opportunities. So people from different part of the country will come and work in this industry, right?
Yes.
So then the thing what
Ma'am.
will happen next? Many people from different part of the country come to this place and they start working in this industry. So definitely what they require? They start settle their life in
Land,
this area, right?
land,
High demand for?
land. Yes,
High demand for what?
land,
Demand for
land,
land and housing, right? Very good.
land.
Land means for construction of houses, right? Okay, very good. Then
Ma'am, if there is any steel industries
Land.
nearby, so
Land.
we can build buildings and all.
industry is there, we cannot build houses, right? What you said, it's not clear.
Ma'am,
Land.
Then slowly and gradually, those laborers or workers, they will bring their family to the snow place, right? Then to meet the requirement of family, what will happen? To meet the requirement or the demands of family or the laborers' family or the workers, many service providers follow the industry, right? Many shops will come, right? Then to meet the requirement of education, schools will be there.
ma'am, urbanization will begin.
Yeah, that is urbanization. Development of cities and towns means urbanization. My question is how setting up an industry leads to urbanization or development of cities and towns.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
where the
government will
industry.
be helping those peoples.
Yes?
Ma'am, government will be helping.
Yeah, government also provide financial help to set up industries in backward areas or in rural areas. Definitely government will provide financial assistance or financial help for setting up an industries in backward areas or in rural areas. Very good. Then,
Ma'am, when an industry set up, or what is their raw material based on that new shops will be there,
yes,
and
yes.
their
To meet the
needs can
requirement
be
of this
fulfilled.
labor and family, new shops will come. Right. Very good. Then,
And transportation will be improved.
yes, road transportation will be improved. Very good. Then,
Ma'am, we can build buildings and all.
then new buildings will come over there, right? New buildings will be will construct new buildings. New building means
Railway
building construction will
station.
be there, right? Okay, then. Yes.
Ma'am, more people will start settling.
More people, population on this area will increase, right?
Increase.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Will increase. Then to meet the requirement of education, need of education, what will be there?
Schools.
Schools. Then health requirement,
Ma'am,
hospitals,
Hospitals.
hospitals for entertainment.
Theatre.
Families are there.
Theaters.
Theaters.
Malls, theaters,
Ma'am, parks.
shopping malls, theaters, then
Parks.
children's park. Right, very good. Slowly and gradually, this village will become a city or town. Right? Development of cities and towns, we use the word urbanization. What is the word? Urbanization. Urban means city, right? So, setting up an industry in an area, it's lead to development of urbanization. That's why we said industrialization leads to development of cities and towns. But not rapid change. It's not rapidly, slowly and gradually. Clear? Okay. Do one thing. I'll give you a homework. Write this question. How does industrialization leads to development of cities and towns? All of you write this question in your lecture note. How does, not this answer, find out the answer. How does industrialization,
Ma'am,
yes, how does industrialization leads to the development of cities and towns? How does industrialization leads to development of cities and towns? Did you write the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Find out the answer for this question and write in A4 sheet paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is this an activity?
Yes, do it.
Okay, ma'am.
We have discussed some points. You got a rough idea about this point. How does industrialization, or what is the, you got a meaning of industrialization? How does industrialization leads to urbanization or development of cities and towns, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You got a rough idea.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on this, write a paragraph. Find out how many more points.
Okay, ma'am.
Think and find out more points. We will discuss the same in the next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And I have told you to do one activity. I hope Monday all of you will submit that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget about your activity. You have marks for.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
what's
Somebody.
Ma'am, we should send the pictures.
Yeah, you must send the picture. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can we send it
Otherwise,
before
how
Monday?
do I know?
Ma'am, can we send it before Monday also?
Yes. If you have done it, you can send before Monday.
Okay.
No problem. Yes, I
Ma'am,
have
this
told
one-
you to do it in a chart paper.
Ma'am, this one also we have to send.
This one we will discuss in the next class. I'll make you to read your points. I'll give you a chance to read your points in the next class. Activity I have told you to do in a A4 sheet, in a chart paper, half such of a chart paper. It is possible, right? I cannot compel you use chart paper. If it is possible, do it in a chart paper. Otherwise, you can use A4 sheet paper. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Then what all points we have discussed today?
This how does industry leads to the development of cities and towns? That we want to do activity.
Yes. Do it as a homework. We have discussed some points, right? Relate with that. Find out more points. How does industrialization or development of industries leads to urbanization? Urbanization, what is the meaning of urbanization? Development of cities
Village.
and towns. That is urbanization, right? How it's lead to, how does industries leads to, or setting up or industrialization or development of industry, how does it leads to urbanization or development of cities and towns? Definitely it will change the face of that village, right? How it does. Then today we have discussed only 2 points. First point of 2 factors we focus on.
Factors of
Location of
location
industries.
Affecting location of industries. What are the factors affecting location of industries?
land,
Raw
availability of
material,
water,
Land,
electricity,
availability of water,
raw material,
electricity,
raw material,
electricity,
yes,
road and road
transport,
transportation,
road
water transportation,
communication, raw material,
labor,
availability of
labor,
labor,
capital,
all these are the
capital,
factors affecting location of industries. So, most of the industries are located where all those factors are
those are
easily
available.
available. Right? The next we discuss
Industrial system,
industrial system. Industrial system consists of
inputs,
inputs
process, outputs,
and outputs. What are the inputs in industrial system?
raw
raw
material,
material,
labor,
capital,
land,
land,
transport,
Raw material, labor,
land,
transport, capital, all these are the inputs of industrial system. Output,
finished product,
finished
money,
products, money
finished
or
profit,
products
profit,
are the output. Finished product and one more is it?
money or
profit,
Profit or money, very good. Then what is the
Process.
process?
convert raw
raw
material
material
to
to
finished
finished
product.
products.
Many activities are there, right? All activities related with converting raw material to a finished product, right? This is that come under the heading or come
Process.
under process or operation. I hope it's clear, this part is clear to all of you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Then what about industries notes? Have you written any notes from this lesson?
No,
Industries,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
else and notes from the beginning meaning, right? Classification, I didn't send any note from based on the classification of
No,
industries.
ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
ma'am.
No. Yeah, I'll send. Then I have a request to all of you. You must read your textbook.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
I know you are not reading your textbook. That's why when we conduct tests, you are losing 1 or 2 marks. For easy questions also, you are losing 1 or 2 marks, right? Why? Because you are not thorough with your textbook.
Textbook.
Ma'am, revision test.
Revision test. I have given revision test.
Yes, ma'am.
We have conducted 2 revision tests, right?
Yes, ma'am. We have conducted.
Agriculture we have completed. Then
Agriculture complete.
revision we can do. We have time. Before the exam, we will revise all the chapters again. Don't worry. We have enough time.
Ma'am,
for
when is the
revision.
exam?
Exam, I don't know. Anyway, definitely you have essay 1 examination. All of you prepare for your essay 1 examination. These 3 chapters will be there for your essay 1 examination. Resources.
And like MCQ itself.
And I think resources, land, water, then agriculture.
Ma'am, like MCQs.
That I don't know. We can wind up today's class. Okay. Okay, dear children, don't forget about this activity, this homework. Find out the answer for this question and read out. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, dear children.
Thank you,
See you in the
ma'am.
next
Thank you,
class.
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.